What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Spang's World. The Jeep's not sitting behind me right now. That's because it's outside. But right now we got this 1941 International pickup truck. I'm not sure the model and stuff. Sure, actual truck guy right now is turning over right now. Oh God, he doesn't know what it is. No, I don't. All I know is it's got. All I know, it's got these 44-inch Super Swapper boggers on it in the rear, and then it's got little 35s in the front. It's for mud drags. What's it doing in here? Well, we just got done building the Rogue Fabrication tube bender. I haven't tried it out yet. This will be the first build with it. Not new to tube bending, but new to the bender though. New to the Rogue Fabrication bender. We'll be putting a 6-point roll cage in here. Technically, I guess you could call it 8 because it'll be tied in the front a little bit, but we're gonna fit it in here. Gotta come down the back, bring the tubes out the back and stuff, hook up the rear shocks and everything for them. I'm ready to get back into some tube bending. So now this thing is basically all motor. They said it was 1,200 horsepower. I'm assuming that's at the crank. If that was the rear wheels, that would be amazing. But I don't know a whole lot about motors, so I can't tell you guys a whole lot about it outside of what he was talking about and what you can visually see. I'm more of a fabricator than an engine guy. But should be a pretty amazing build though. All right, now we need to come back here in the bed or on the cab. I got marked out here the centers of each holes, center of cab, center of bed. Marked it out, laid it out, got the laser level on it and everything, laser line. Everything should be right. Now all we gotta do is make some holes in the back of this cab. Please don't chip the paint. Hopefully it all worked out great. There we go. All right, we got our first pieces here laid out with the new Rogue Fabrication tube bender we got. Getting ready to bend up the first tubes here for the truck. We got everything laid out where we needed to bend. So let's get bending. All right, here's the first bend we did. Hold it, not too shabby. Right at about a 35-degree angle there. Doesn't look too bad for. Take this off. We're gonna end up moving this mark. This is our next bend. remove it back about an inch. That's what we had to do with just to get it off this bend right here. I wasn't positive where it would land, and yeah, we'll move it back an inch. We got plenty of room there just to get around the dash and stuff, so that'll help us out on that. All right, there we go. First bends here with the Rogue Fabrication bender. Not too shabby. Let's see if we did everything right and it'll fit in the truck. Now we got our first bar in here. Comes up around, not the hole. Everything's just kind of sitting there right now. This door was shut, right? Kind of see what it's going to look like here on the side. It's going uphill a little bit. It's just sitting in there, but yeah, overall it's coming along pretty good. Now this is bending pretty good. If anybody is wondering how it's going, the cylinder that comes with it, or that I had, the cylinder that I had come with it and stuff, I believe these are just from Harbor Freight or something. They already have it all set up with air over hydraulic. If you buy it, I think it's like $250 upgrade. But you don't think you have enough air compressor in it. All I'm doing is running this old 15-20-year-old Craftsman 3-gallon tank. This 1 horsepower, 3-gallon, 125 PSI max Craftsman super small air compressor. And it seems to be bending just fine. You do have to wait for it. It gets about 15-20 degrees out of it, and then it needs to catch back up. All right, we got both sides in now. We gotta tack these up, kind of get them more in place. Still loose, but if we get these in, we can get our B-pillars in, and go for there. Start doing more crossbars and stuff and getting this cage done in the middle. Then we can work on the back, cut these down and stuff and get them in the back. All right, we're gonna come in here. We got everything tacked and stuff now. Just tacked it up with the MIG welder real quick. Got a little old piece for chunks to kind of keep it centered. But we're gonna measure out for our B pillars here. Basically gonna come straight up, nothing too fancy. A little bit of a curve here, a little bit of a curve and stuff in here to catch this, because that's a little off-centered and stuff by about 2.5 or so, 3 inches. Come up, curve over, make a nice weld right here. We might have to cut some more of this out when we go to weld. But yeah, let's get this cut out. Something you want to do before you run any tube through the bender and stuff, make sure you clean it off. I usually use WD-40 or some other WD-40 type spray. Get your tube nice and clean. That way it doesn't score up your dies and stuff. You can also put lube on your dies. I really didn't when I had the JD Square one. We'll see if I haven't done it yet with the Rogue Fab one, but we'll see how it lasts, I guess. So if not, we'll find out if I'm wrong or not. But yeah, let's bend this sucker. All right, we got our piece made here. About where the mark is already for the bend here, you can kind of see it. About a 1/2 inch in or so. We're gonna have to probably walk this notch in. What I mean, we'll probably notch it once, see how it fits, notch it a little bit closer. It's just a 90-degree notch. So we'll just walk it in there till it fits perfect. But let's get the notcher going. All right, guys, we are done with in the cab and stuff right now. Got all our tubes done welded in stuff. So time to move on to the back. We got some extra sticking out on here. Plan is to sleeve this. We'll cut it back, sleeve it, and then we'll add our backs. Add our backs back here. Probably put an X in there, crossbar. Then we got to add in right up in here for the shocks and stuff. We got our ends here cut. Now we got to cut this back. It'd be roughly 1 inch off this well, or off this bend. So get it without scratching up this paint here. Oh yeah. You're gonna make a butt joint like this. You're gonna butt these two up together and stuff. You need something to hold it. You need a third hand or something, and you ain't got nothing around. Get you a small piece of angle. Tack that on there like that. And the end here will help hold the other tube on. All right, guys, we got our back bars in, tacked up top. We need to finish welding them. We got the bottoms down here welded in. We need to get our shock loop in down here. Then we need to get our cross member up there in. I'm just gonna stick one up there just because we do have, it's not a full tube front to back and stuff, so I want to put a little bit more extra bracing in there. But yeah, this thing's about wrapped up. All right, we got the rear end all tacked up here. All we gotta do is weld it and stuff. I gotta get this out of here tonight, so I'm just gonna weld this out real quick, but that's it. Yeah, we'll see. Put the seat back in real quick and everything. Here's the inside. It's all done and stuff. They decided not to do the front, so there's our first cage with the Rogue Fab bender and stuff. So hopefully we'll get some more in here and stuff. But I gotta do the, I'll probably end up doing the Jeep and stuff here, just maybe over the winter and stuff. Got a few things in store for that. But if you stayed along this far, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. Leave any comments down below if you got any questions and stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Help a brother out.